We're in there.
All right, we are back.
We're back. Hey, hold on.
And you know what we got to say?
Let's fucking go.
We can do that because 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row.
We didn't deserve to do that.
Holy shit, man.
You know, it's Friday.
That's a good thing that we're disappearing for the next 3 weeks, huh?
Yeah, we won't be back until next session, but it's been a hell of a run. It's been 2 weeks.
Way better than last session, right?
Yeah. All jokes aside, Patty, what do you got for us this week?
We got welcome back, episode 2 of Patty Ice and Howe's Flag Football Tonight. So that's what we got cooking up. In last week's episode, we went over the draft grades. So if you haven't watched that, you can run that back. And honestly, thank you everyone that's been, in the first scrimmage, a lot of people came up to us and just made nice comments, good shit about the podcast. Yeah, we appreciate that stuff. You know what I mean? So we're glad you guys like these videos, is what I'm saying.
Yep. And something happened in this past week. SPD went down to Philly. And fucking held it down.
Yeah, they did.
They held it down. So shout out to all those guys.
Yep.
Every one of those guys on that team, I'm almost positive, plays in this league. So
yeah,
I mean that just represents the league.
Yeah, I watched the lives. That was a competitive tournament. So way to put on.
Shout out to SPD. What did you see in the scrimmage? We'll keep this one relatively short. Just kind of go over the scrimmages, what we saw. Who did you guys play?
We played the Island Gods, led by Jake and Dylan.
Yep.
So
competitive. They got a chip on their shoulder after that draft grade I gave them.
Yeah,
Jake put
they took it out on us, unfortunately.
He took it out on you guys.
But hey, it's just the first game, you know what I mean? Basically they were prepared, They're a team that's got some chemistry already. Jake has his system. He likes to play offense.
He knows how to run a system, dude.
That's what I mean. He's got his playbook, and
I hate the fucking tight pants.
Oh man.
But
speaking of the tight pants, real quick, editing all these flag football videos, I just gotta mention how fucking strange it is to edit while Jake is behind center.
Jake, buddy, please put some fucking pants on.
Put some shorts on it, please. You know what I mean?
Do us a favor. The editing, the production team, But anyway, not to take away from.
That was a fun game. They were prepared. Jake had his offense down. Their defense played well too. You know what I mean? And we made some nice runs as well. They beat us by a couple scores, I think.
Yep,
but
they beat us by a couple scores too.
We made some nice runs. We know what we can work on, so that's a good thing, And I think once we get the chemistry down, we're going to be a good team. So,
dude, and you know what's kind of scary on that team is they lined up George, and I didn't know George had hands like that. They ran up George, who was kind of like almost lead blocking for Curtis.
Yeah.
And then, or they would send him deep.
Yep.
And then it was almost like a distraction where he could either block for Curtis or he's got hands.
Shout out to George, man. Shout
out to George.
He's he can do it all, man. Like he's got good hands. He catches it. He blocks and he moves. Like he's a good player, dude.
They're making me eat my words a little bit.
The thing is, Jake uses him very well. You know what I mean? He uses him. He knows how to use him to his strengths.
Right.
How did your scrimmage go?
So we played Cowboy Killers, and I'll tell you what, they played with relatively short. I know Cheeks wasn't there. Who else? I think Rua wasn't there. They were short. They had a couple players fill in, but dude, we were up big and they kind of made a comeback. That team just got heart. That's the best way I can describe that team. And I think as long as Joe is at the helm, then everybody's going to play for him and play like together. You know what I mean? Joe knows how to organize a team and have team chemistry. Mm-hmm. That team is going to be scary once they get all their guys together. And I actually got to shout out Johnny. I don't know exactly how to say it. Nobrega. He is at every practice, every scrimmage. He helps out teams who need players.
I see him in the forum all day.
And he balls out, dude. Me and him were kind of talking a little trash back and forth before that game. First drive, I threw him a pick.
Oh, really?
I'm like, all right. He's going to be a sleeper. And we're playing them week 1, Honey Badgers. So.
Oh, you got them week 1?
Yeah,
all right.
We got the Honey Badgers.
I'll be sure to wear my Honey Badgers fan shirt that week,
Yeah. So we'll cover that next episode. We're going to go over all the matchups. But, they balled out. And then we also played, dude, this team is going to be fucking scary this year. Drip check, dude. They didn't even play them when they played Deuce. And they were like run heavy, getting out, blocking, very physical. Shout out to the rookie, Steven. He can throw. He can catch. He
he's
can
good.
block. He made me fumble. He made another dude fumble.
He's got plenty of experience.
He had a pick
too,
six.
So.
And they all play together. I think I said that last time. They all play together. We'll see how they, if they're not going to argue and stuff like that. But on Sunday, they were clicking on all forces. So that's the team I saw that was the scariest was Drip Check. I didn't catch all the games, but so far that's kind of who I think is scary. I think is scary. Drip Check is a team to beat. We won't go into all the scrimmages because there is a few more weeks coming up to the season, so we will cover more teams who scrimmage and the week 1 matchups. But there is something, Nelson. Future episodes. What do we want?
We are looking to do some interviews before we
every week
before we hit the season too, because the season doesn't start until early September.
Yeah, so we got at least
we want to stay consistent with videos for you guys. So
every Friday,
if anybody wants to hop on the show, more than welcome to have you on before the season starts. So anybody that wants to come on, let's do it.
Anybody who has something to say,
come on. Let's get people say we need to spice it up a little, but I think we need to get you on here.
Yeah, we want everybody who wants to be here. You have an opportunity. Say your piece. Get in the studio. Get some clout.
Yeah,
just kidding. And that's pretty much it. But no clout. But we will be back next Friday. Episode 1 is already out. If you guys missed that one, check it out. You can check out all the draft grades.
Yep.
And then that's pretty much it, Patty.
Yeah, that's it for episode 2. Appreciate you guys for watching. Let us know some feedback. Next episode, I think we're probably going to get into a little bit more of the matchups for week 1.
Matchups, interviews. Peace out.
Let's go.
Fuck honey badgers. But there is something that we do want to do for future episodes. What is it?
What is it?
Dude.
All right, we're back. Quick intermission.
Yeah, No, so we're gonna cut that part out because we're gonna say
that's hilarious.
All right, fuck it. We're leaving that. We're leaving that part. The video cut. We don't know what happened.
We don't cut nothing around here, buddy.
As we were
Bird
saying,
hit the window.
Yeah. All right. So as I said, what was I saying? Oh, okay. And it's gonna.
We're gonna wrap this week's episode up. We want to do some interviews, all right? If you're serious
I gotta
about
wrap
it,
up that we cut it. Ready, stop it. Sorry about that, guys. The camera, fucking a meteor came by.
Bird hit my window.
Bird hit the window. But as you were saying.